welcome back to my channel. Still can't believe I'm saying that, that's kind of crazy. So today I created a look, this look, kind of a nice like bronzy but shimmery eye, perfect for my strange eyes that are like grey and green and they kind of don't know what they're doing, kind of pops the colour out of them. So I used the two Model's Own palettes, one of the regular ones and then the Sofly palette. So if you want to see how I created the look and want to know more about the Model's Own palettes, then just keep watching. Today is all about the eyes, but I just wanted to go through with you what I use for my base. So as you can see, I'm super pale naturally. I have a bit of tan on me in this video, so I've just matched that to my foundation to my tan. I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Absolutely love this foundation. It is bulletproof, and I'm applying that with my Cocoa Brown sponge. I'm then going in with my concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. Amazing. And I'm just blending that out with a beauty blender as well. Real Techniques beauty blenders, you just cannot touch them, they're fantastic. Just going on to my eyebrows then next, I'm just putting some of the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade through my eyebrows with one of the Anastasia brushes. I love this product so much, couldn't be without it. So now let's get into the eye look. This is the one that I got first. This is the Barely There #2 eyeshadow palette. Now I absolutely love this for day-to-day and for kind of more glam looks. So it has all of your kind of very neutral tones, but so it's really cool. It's like these are all mattes, so 2, 4, 5, and then you have 2, 4, 5 they're kind of shimmery as well. That's that one. That has a gorgeous big mirror. Hey, that has a lovely big mirror as well, so that's really big plus. Oh, prices. Can't remember, about €16 maybe, but for what you get, I think it's just brilliant value. This is the Sofly. It's so funny. The first time I got this, I thought that it meant to say like softly, and I was like, oh, that's a bit embarrassing. They spelled softly wrong. Then I realized it's actually Sofly, and then I was like, no, Amy, no, you should be embarrassed because you read it wrong. So Sofly. The packaging, I can't deal. Every time I look at it, I like want to use it straight away because it's just so cool. These eyeshadows are completely different to these. So how do I explain these? I really need to be careful actually opening them because they're so I don't know, movable or something. So you can see I've dipped into all of these at different times. These are absolutely gorgeous, all super metallic, shimmery, except for these two which are mattes, so your base color and then your black. Really nice. These are insanely buttery. Insanely, I can't even explain. They're so buttery that you can't use a brush with them. That's what I found anyway. You cannot use a brush with them. I'm going to start off with this palette with our mattes. So I'm going to go with this color here, which is Interlude. So I'm popping this on. This is, do you know what, right? This is probably one of the nicest makeup brushes, eyeshadow brushes I've ever used. And it's from Penny's. It's Primark. It's number 220 and it's lovely. For me anyway, it suits my eye shape really well. I absolutely love it. So I'm popping this in kind of like as a transition color, just into the crease. I'm going in our kind of like windshield wiper motions for this. And kind of going in little circles as well. So that's normally how I would blend out all my eyeshadows, is going windshield and then little tiny circles to kind of build it up. Great, okay, so that's that on. I'm gonna grab my Wet n Wild. I actually bought these on, where did I buy them? God, I can't remember. Cloud 10, Beauty Bay. Super cheap. Sorry, affordable. They were so cheap. There's no numbers written on them, but they're just so nice. I think this is like maybe €3 or €4. Really lovely, and they're so soft. So I'm going in for this darker color here. Again, tap it off and pop that into the outer part of the crease. Now I'm still using quite a fluffy brush because I want to just have that really kind of, I don't know, dispersed more so than kind of concentrated, because I'm going to put it right in here anyway. I'm just going to go with a less fluffy brush. This is my blank canvas, has E41, E40 on either end of it. I'm going to grab another colour. I'm going to go with this darker kind of colour in the corner here. A little bit kind of toastier than the others. And I'm going to pop this up in here. I'm going to grab a deeper colour now, so I'm just going to go with this really dark brown, and I'm going to take that on an even smaller brush again. So I'm just going to go in with one of these kind of bullet brushes. This is my round crease brush from Blank Canvas, I'm going to say. I'm going to give that a nice pat in here, tip it off, and again we're popping right now. This we're going to be a little bit more careful with, so we're popping this in here, and we're literally creating a V. I'm sure you've seen this done 500 million times, so this is probably not new to most of you, but just in case you haven't, this is the story. Back in with my somewhat clean Wet n Wild brush, and again pulling that up into the crease, blending like your life depended on it. So you'll see naturally that the blend has kind of left us with a nice little spotlight kind of down here. So for this, the rest of this, I'm going to be using the Sofly palette. Now, like I said to you, these are, you need to know how to use these, I would say. So brushes are gone. What I'm literally going to do is pop my finger into it and pat any of the pigment onto the eye. So what I'm going to use for this particular look, I want to go for something a little bit kind of like that kind of nice, like kind of cranberry kind of colour, because I know from using that before that comes out kind of like brownie. And again, like your finger's a brush, just dab it away and pat this down on your eye. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So that's that. Let's just put that to one side just for a second. And I'm going to soften this out by going back into this palette, and I'm going to grab a little bit of this colour here. Just going to pop that very slightly on my fluffy brush and kind of blend the two together. So I've had like my browns underneath, and then I've popped this kind of like pinky colour over it. So now I just want to make sure that the two blend together. The thing with this is that we do risk losing a little bit of pigment of the shimmer, but once they're blended together we can go back in with the shimmer. It's not a big deal. Okay, so what I did there was just put a little bit of the Trackside, this here. I'm actually afraid because they're so I don't want to use the word chalky because that kind of sounds bad, but they are quite, I don't know, crumbly, we'll say. And again, I'm going to go back with a brand new brush and blend everything nicely together. I am obsessed with this bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula bronzer. This smells incredible and goes on like a dream, like an absolute dream. Love it. I got it on iHerb. Fabulous product. I'm going to dab a little bit of that on with my big ass brush. Pop it in here like this. Oh my god, it just smells like Malibu. Oh, I love it so much. I'm just going to bring that around my chin and then down my neck. And then I'm going to pop a bit of blush on. So this is my Tarte Exposed. It's the Amazonian Clay 12 Hour Blush. Just popping that on the apples of my cheeks. Great. I'll come back later then and do a bit of highlight. So my eyeliner is, this is amazing. This is really, really like this. I use a lot of eyeliners, but this one in particular, it's the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner and it's waterproof. But this has definitely been repackaged and kind of redone, but it's just so brilliant. And what I love about this is I find this a little bit easier to put on. I've been putting on liquid eyeliner for years and some mornings it's still a challenge. So I'm just gonna pop some on here. So I'm going to pop on some lashes. Those of you that know me know that I hate lashes. I don't hate them, I love them. I love how they look. I absolutely hate putting them on. So if it's okay with you, I'm gonna do this off camera, because there could be a lot of swearing involved and nobody wants to hear that. What I will say is, my sister always advises me on my lash purchases, and it's the INV Diva ones that she always recommends for me because they have a thin band. I have quite long eyelashes anyway, I'm quite lucky, but these are just nice for a little bit of volume. But she always recommends these to me because they have a thin band and they're not like crazy up to like here, because my eyes are fairly big anyway and I don't really want to look, you know. I also, another tip I suppose for if you're like me and putting on lashes is a challenge, I have found that this Duo Glue, the black adhesive with the, it's like a little eyeliner pen. So I actually kind of treat this like eyeliner. I put this on over my eyeliner and then I put it on the lashes and then it's like, they stick together. They're like a magnet. So that's my little trick. I'm going to go off camera and do this though. And I'll come back and we'll finish off the look. Okay, so my lashes are just drying. They actually went on pretty seamlessly. I do have to put a little bit of mascara on. Okay, so now we need to kind of balance out the eyes. So what I'm going to do is grab, this is actually really, really handy. It's not a full-on eyeliner. It's kind of like an eyeshadow stick, but I use it as an eyeliner for doing my under eye as well sometimes. Really, really handy one from Rimmel. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of that under here just to give us a little bit of definition. And I'm going to blend out the black with that darker brown shade on it as well. Just we'll get a nice little mix of the two and we get a little bit of brown introduced to the lower lash line. Let's go again under here. I want to introduce a little bit more of the kind of glittery shade that we did already, but I don't want to go back into this colour because I think it's a little bit too pink for under the eye, this one here. So I'm actually going to go with one from this Model's Own palette, and what I'm going to do is, and this is an important one to note for this one, the shimmer shades in this are fine, they're lovely, but you do need to wet your brush before you apply them. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab my little bullet brush, has the black on it, has everything on it, which is fine, I don't mind that. I'm just going to grab my Fix Plus, give it a little, just one, oh, two, whatever, little sprays, and let that dry a little tiny bit. And then for this one, because we're kind of going with that pinky red, I'm going to pop into this colour here, take a little bit on, tap it again, and just go into your lash line with this as well. Okay, lashes are good, so let's gonna pop a little bit of mascara onto it. I'm really finicky about mascara, and before I found Benefit Roller Lash, the only two mascaras that I could 100% totally stand by was the Lancome Hypnose and the Pieze. I don't know if you've heard of this brand. I have the powder here actually. Pieze, that's the brand here. They have an amazing range of mascaras as well. But then I found this, and oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's just amazing. So I'm just going to pop that to blend my lashes through. No look is complete without highlighter. And come on, it's Mary Lou. I mean, where would you be going without Mary Lou? Just going to take a little bit of my Mary Lou on my highlighter brush, fan brush, and pop it onto just the highest points of my cheek. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. And then I'm using this little boy, Meet Matthews, just a little tiny sample kind of. Is it a sample? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which shade it is, but it's definitely nude and it's gorgeous. So our focal point is the eyes, so I just popped on a nude lip, and that's it. So guys, this is the finished look. I'm really happy with it, really happy with how the eyes turned out, and the skin in general and everything like that. So like I said before, that was using the Model's Own palettes. Let me know what you think. If you have any comments, leave them below, and if you liked the video, like and subscribe, please. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll see you shortly. Bye!